Hello, hiya, it's LindaLee, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and my house is asleep, so I'm talking pretty quiet, at least as best I can, and I'm not sure how good the lighting is going to be, but my house is asleep, so I'm talking pretty quiet, but I'm going to let you see the reveal right along with me. I'm going to trying to set up my tablet so that I can kind of see what you're seeing. Who's here with me? Say hi. I can only see one person. Oh, I got a few people. All right. So let me find my scissors. So my eco dye was boiling for 3.5 hours. No, excuse me, 2.5 hours. And then I kind of let it sit to cool. And we're about to see what this crazy cabbage water that seems to be so unpredictable is going to give us. Now I apologize if there's not a lot of light. My kitchen isn't the best lit, and the lighting is predominantly behind me. But are you excited? So it's going to be another lighter batch instead of darker, I think. I don't know if you can kind of see. Let me turn the water down a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't want to talk too loud because, like I said, my house is asleep and my mom's room is right off the kitchen. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Can you see it? I'm going to let maybe if I push this out of the way a little bit. So, my purple water really didn't give me purple at all. I did dump some coffee in it, so that's probably why my edges are a little darker, because I did it after it boiled for a little while. Oh, that's gorgeous. Can you guys see the light green? I'm just going to let it catch up. I want to see what you're seeing. Oh, I guess there is almost enough light. Okay. So what I do is I just kind of rinse everything. I have it setting on a cookie sheet to the side. And then I just lay them out on like a beach towel to dry. Usually by morning they're pretty dry. See? I don't know why I'm not getting the browns. Can't tell if anybody's really, I can see people here, but okay, so there is a couple people there. So the green that I've been striving for over time, it seems like I've gotten it, but I was really kind of looking forward to the purple because that's what the water was looking like. It's crazy. Gillian Pat, I can see you're here. Isn't that cool? Can you guys see the fern? Let's see if I can bring it a little closer. If you guys can see it or not. And the other side. My arbicola. Now usually when I do it, I try to do at least 10 larger sheets. And then these little ones I kind of fit in between the inside fold and in between each little or larger piece of paper. Now this plant here, this is the very first time I've ever used it. I don't know what it is. It's a really large, firm, thick leaf. I'll have to try and identify it. But it held up pretty good, so it looks like it gave us at least an outline. The paper itself is a mixed media paper. It's 90-pound weight, and it can be used for, you know, like acrylic paints or watercolors. Multimedia. It's not as heavy as watercolor papers. Coleus. And oh, onion peel. But I get the paper at Walmart. I can't remember the name of the brand at the moment, but it just comes in a scroll type binder. And it's like, I want to say $6 or so for the whole book of papers. It's got a perforated edge, so it comes out pretty clean. These are the leaves. Are the first time that I use them. I'm not sure what they are. I'll look it up tomorrow. Here's my arbicola leaves. This one right here, this here is hibiscus. These two are coleus. Oops. You can see fern leaves in the back. A little bit of blue and green and yellow. So I just have a cookie sheet and I just kind of pile them up as I empty it or unbundle it, I should say. Take out all the leaves. This is pretty. Look at that one. And then the lighter colors. It's funny because the darker colors usually fade a little bit, but the lighter colors get a little more defined as they dry. See how the little fern leaves? Those are gorgeous. They've never come out quite like that before. Bunch of fern leaves. Some little ones. That was a hibiscus bud. It had a flower in it. The flowers are traditionally pink, but hibiscus flowers don't really yield too much. They kind of wash out. You see the big hibiscus leaf? This is the very first time I've ever had my camera over my sink. I'm kind of scared, actually. I mean, it grips it pretty good, but still. Is that a little tear? No, just a bump. So in the morning, well, actually I'll probably be around afternoon by the time I come on. What I'll do is I'll show you what they look like dry. So that was a coleus leaf, and when I stack them on here, what I do is I spray. I have a little bottle that I put alum in. This is what alum looks like if you buy it like at Walmart or a grocery store. Somebody online, I can't remember who it was. Tracy maybe? I'm not sure, but she said she found a pretty large amount of alum. I think it was a whole pound. How much is this here? It's like one ounce. But she found it for like $5 or something, $6. The alum that I have right there from Walmart, that size, I think it was like $4 just for that little one. So she got a really good deal. I might have to see if I can find. So you get to see it just like I do. You never know. I'm really surprised that this one isn't a little darker though, because I did put coffee in the water. Maybe I just didn't let it like steep enough or whatnot. I don't know. I'm doing something different that's not giving me the darker papers. But this one is absolutely gorgeous. The blues and greens. I wish the light was just a little bit better. Can you see that fern leaf right here? Can you hear me whispering? I'm sorry. We're more than halfway through. So the arbicola, fern, hibiscus leaf. And here's an arbicola leaves, arbicola, and this one is the coleus. Those are predominantly the plants that I use. They're the ones that I have most readily available all the time. I don't really have, the traditional oak or maple leaves or anything like that. See the big arbicola? Big one right here. So I don't know what to do next. So much for purple. It's so crazy. Can you guys hear me talking? Somebody respond so I can see. I guess not. So there you go. So pretty. I'm just letting the camera kind of catch up so I can kind of see what you're seeing. Neat. So the colors are represented a little bit differently through the camera, only because of my lighting. Oh, look at that leaf right here. You see the fern? The fern. We're almost done, friends. And we can all get some sleep. It's so bizarre, the colors that are coming out. Oh wow, look at this one. This one's kind of like bluish green. It's the last page. Okay, that's pretty much it. So now I just let these sit for a little bit and drain the water, squish it out. And I just lay them out. Normally, I lay them out on the dining room table with plastic garbage bags and then beach towels on top so it doesn't harm my wood table. But I kind of have it set up on the floor in my craft room, the studio, so that they'll be undisturbed. And so that's it, my friends. My late night reveal. So hopefully on camera it came out as cool as it looked for me. And then we'll look at them again tomorrow when they're dry, okay? So you guys have a good sleep. Be safe. And I'll talk to you real soon, okay? Good night.